Right now, it's hard to say. With what's running down the interstate, there's not a whole lot coming in train cars, but we do have agricultural companies that are bringing chemicals and stuff in by rail.
So like a crash site or something?
We could use it again if there was a spill or some type of a chemical. We could use it in industry. Industry has something which most of the time they're supposed to have MSDSs and have the product identified. But if we were to come into a facility without the personnel being there right away, we could use this one to start to identify it like that. And that's the first rule of hazardous materials: is you got to figure out what you're dealing with before you start doing it.
But we already have monitors that will measure this guy.
These are actually kind of catch-all monitors. We have monitors, again, like we go out and we monitor. Somebody calls and says, I believe I have carbon monoxide in my house. We go out, we use that. This here's kind of a catch-all, and it actually catches a lot more chemicals than just, or a lot more substances than the 4 gases that we currently have.
Are the ones you currently have old or?
Yeah, actually, two of them are. Two of them were purchased when Dan Mance was fire chief, and 2 of them are probably within 5 years old.
Basically, what you're saying is we don't accept it. Someone else will. Someone else will get the grant.
Yeah.
Oh, is the grant specific for this item?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't believe I said that.
Okay.
Which will cost the city.
Well, I was just wondering if this is the best way to spend the grant, if that's what the grant was for.
They have a list of acceptable items, and this is one of the things.
I'll go ahead and move it through.
Second.
More discussion. Roll call, please, Jim.
Steve?
Yes.
Herb?
Yeah.
Gary?
Yes.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is Donald Becker. Wastewater financial analysis.
Good evening. Did you guys get in the packet the financial analysis that was done by Ball Associates? Typically, the way we start doing a rate study is we initiate the call to the accounting firm, and they go through the records historically and currently, and then they present the financial analysis as it is here. And over the last few years, we've done a 3-year plan instead of doing it every 2 years or whatever, and just doing the rates on out in that window. This one is covering the years 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 as far as capital improvements, but it would be a 3-year rate increase or a rate study, so to speak, 2009 through 2011. Do you have any questions at this point? It's kind of, it's like boom. It's kind of getting the ball rolling and staying on top of the finances.
What we had thought about doing, gentlemen, is to have a joint meeting with the water board along with the Board of Works, and because a lot of things are tied, one is tied into the other. Sometimes, they may utilize the same tools or split something down, 50-50, things of that nature. Might be some things we would like to delete or reduce. Maybe even something else we find we may want to add. If you follow through with what the suggestion is here, to be proactive in maintaining our equipment and trying to grow within the utilities, then we're talking, what was it, Donna, about average about $1.70 per month with water and wastewater combined.
Correct. On an average residential size meter.
For each year.
Correct. It would be $341 over the next 3 years. next year. Will you generate a permit?
And it has all proposed expenses here. Purchase of equipment, property, shared improvements. Something you're going to have time to study for.
This would be approved by the water board.
The water board would be approved by the water. The water would be approved by the water board, wastewater by the board works.
Which, what you'd be doing is giving your blessing to suggest the rate increase in which the council would have to pass. And Tim, you jump in anytime I say something wrong, please.
Has the water board in the past, they never came to the council and proposed any or supported anything, did they?
Typically, MBAW is the one that does all of the presentations.
But
all the way through.
I really want the water board to go through this just like the board of works does, because they are the appointed board, and make their suggestions to the council.
Yeah, I don't remember the water board.
I guess just need to know where we go from here. We've paid for this up to this point. From here on out, it'll be going the next step. If you guys wish to recommend a rate increase as passed, or like the mayor said, get together with the water board in a special meeting and discuss
Yeah, I would
the
not-
reports for appointment and stuff.
Increase tonight. I think not.
Oh, absolutely not. We're not suggesting that whatsoever. Just to start the process and look at the big picture.
You know, we'll need at least one meeting, maybe two, within the next 60 days to come up with something.
So you're proposing the appointment of the water board?
Yes.
That, fine.
We can have one. We can have one by ourselves, but I think we might.
Like the water.
That be advertised as such.
Yeah.
We need some discussion.
Absolutely. Helen, do you think you have enough answers, or do we need a lot here to lead us through this?
That's totally. I didn't prepare this report. I gave them all the data and worked with them on getting this report, but I did not do that report.
Don and I have sat down in the last 6 months or so, twice. I think what we probably need to do is sit down and go through this, and if we still believe we need involved guidance, then we ask them.
I agree, and it will be charges from here on out. So that's kind of where we stopped. And as the mayor said, we did meet with MBAW, and to have them explain everything that's in here. To me, if you do that at a special meeting, it's a lot of questions to be answered.
Right now,
Good idea.
where we're at is, there's a case that the utilities make a few dollars next month we lose. We don't really have a reserve that we would like to have in case something would happen. We need to look at what's coming down the line. So, if you guys would like to look this over next week or so, we need to get a meeting scheduled, sit down, what's convenient for everyone.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Alan.
Darren Burkhart, HNTB, updates.
Good evening, everyone. You should have gotten a status report by email. I also gave you a copy there as well. I'll go through this very quickly here. The first project is the wastewater treatment plant project. Total payout and construction cost to date is $17,673,752. I think we're about. I think there's about 1.5 million remaining, so we are slowly approaching the home stretch on that. The contractor should have on the vertical loop reactor the knife gate valves to automate those. Delivery scheduled for the middle of June. That should take place very shortly after